Welcome to Canada, the country known for its breathtaking natural landscapes, iconic wildlife, and the only country with a secret maple syrup stash. Why do we have this? Anyways, let's get back on topic here. Let's look at a more natural side of Canada, and what not a better place to start than a national park. So let's go with Yoho National Park in British Columbia. Not Yoho, like an Italian plumber, but Yoho. The park offers glacier-carved valleys and really tall mountains, with 28 of those summits exceeding 3,000 meters. Oh, and let's not forget the old sedimentary rock walls. Yoho National Park mainly has rocky ground with some spots of shallow soil, where coniferous trees like Douglas fir, lodgepole pine, limber pine, and even the endangered white bark pine are dominant. But non-woody dominant plants include alpine flowers like heaths, willows, paintbrush, and the western spring beauty. Animals like waterfowl, hoary morots, and deer inhabit the park. Its climate has long, frigid and snowy winters and short, cool summers, mainly because it's near the Pacific coast, so it catches specific moisture from the park. Also, the park is mainly mountains, and, well, the higher elevation, temperatures in the elevation. I'm not sure if you can tell, but we have lots of rocks and minerals here in Yoho. But do you know a mineral that Canada has a lot of? Did you guess gold? Well then, I'm sorry, but you'd be wrong. Well, I mean, you're right, but what I'm really looking for is potash. Oh, what's potash, you ask? Well, don't let the name fool you. It's not actually someone's ashes being put into a pot. It's far from it. Potash is actually a natural salt mineral, mostly used as plant fertilizer. Potash is used to help plants regulate water use, transport sugars, and activates enzymes needed for plant growth. Most potash mines are located in Saskatchewan, with one in New Brunswick. Canada is the largest producer of potash in the world. Potash supports thousands of jobs, creates billions in public revenue, and underpins global food security. Since potash is a mineral, it's non-renewable. Do you know any companies that harvest potash? Well, for today, we're just going to talk about K+S Potash Canada. Since potash is mainly found in, if you're paying attention, Saskatchewan, it would make sense why they also put their facilities in Saskatchewan as well. They first mine high-quality potash and then process it, where they later deliver the processed potash all throughout Canada. They also export the potash to the United States and even overseas to South America and Asia. K+S Potash Canada also made 6,000 permanent and contractor jobs, alongside making millions in revenue. When you think about big cities in Canada, do you think of Toronto, maybe Ottawa? But do you think of Edmonton? No? Just me? Oh, okay. Edmonton has a population of about 1.2 million people, making it the 5th largest city in Canada population-wise. Did you know there's a municipal bylaw in Edmonton that explicitly makes it illegal for residents to own 76 or more pigeons at once? Luckily, I have 75, so I'm safe. But why 76, you may ask? I don't know. Edmonton is located roughly smack dab in the middle of Alberta. The location is near the North Saskatchewan River, and it's also near the Fertile Belt, a stretch of land with rich soil for farming. This helped Alberta thrive as a city, even in the past. Edmonton is quite livable, offering affordable housing, urban greenery, excellent job opportunities, great healthcare, and cheap food and groceries. On top of being livable, Edmonton is also quite sustainable. Firstly, Edmonton is one of the most urban biodiversity in Canada, meaning the city supports lots of different trees, plants, and animals, even in the most urban parts of the city. They also have a strong composting program that reduces lots of waste going into landfills. And the best part? They offer the compost goods to residents to use for their own plants free of charge. Quiz time! Do you remember how much people I said lived in Edmonton? That's right, 1.2 million people. According to a census done in 2021, Edmonton is quite diverse, with people from every corner of the world. But about 60% of the people living in Edmonton are actually European. Many people go to Edmonton because of its rich economy, ethnic biodiversity, and excellent education system that's somewhat easy to get into. So you see, Canada is quite an amazing place. And as you can tell with what's being shown right now, Canada is also such a beautiful country. But not only is it beautiful, but it's also an extremely diverse country. Not only is Canada home to 80,000 different animal species, but it's also diverse with people. In fact, Canada is the most diverse country in the world, with many backgrounds and cultures living right here in Canada. Another reason why Canada is spectacular is that Canada is ranked 4th for the most natural resources in the world. Canada is known for exporting lumber products, minerals and metals, and even crude oil. On the same note, thanks to this exportation and other factors like having a strong social security system, our economy is actually getting better each year, even after the tariff war with the US. Ha! Take that, Trumpy! I shouldn't get too political on this. In fact, Canadian economy is supposed to grow by 1.2% in 2026 and 1.7% in 2027. Remember how I said that Canada is the most ethnic diverse country in the world? Well, Canada's own culture changed a bit due to influence of other cultures. But there are a few things Canadians kept in their culture. Ever since the first hockey game on March 3rd, 1875 in Montreal, from winter to summer, from floor to ice, Canadians have continued to love and play the sport. According to Canadian folklore, when someone steps on the ice to play hockey, it demolishes all geographical, cultural, and social hierarchy, separating one, so in turn, connects everyone. And the folklore also states that when we play, the game unites us and makes us a unit, and that when we play, we are all Canadians. So, in other words, when you play hockey, you better get that racism out of here. We have no room for racism in the sport or in Canadian culture. Thank you. Oh yeah, and fish and brews from Canadian culture tastes really good. While we're still on topic of culture, did you know that Canada is home to the largest Inuit art collection in the world? The Kalmayok Museum is located in downtown Winnipeg. The museum houses close to 14,000 Inuit art pieces. And that's all for my presentation. I hope you enjoyed and maybe learned something new about Canada. Remember, keep on being curious. And in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Drink. La la la. Drink. La 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 la. La 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 la.